Anita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. Doing a trailer reaction. Here on Nita the Divas channel.
Hey, on Nita the Divas channel. Hey, Angel.
Right.
We
We
are
good now.
live. Right.
Mhm.
Finally. Sorry, y'all. We had some real deal Holyfield technical difficulties. Okay.
Technical difficult. It always happens when you're about to go live. Always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so, yes, y'all, we are here to discuss Love is Blind, the new hit TV show that everybody talks about. The people that you don't even think watch this show, they watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here to give you a recap, y'all. It is in DC this season. That is why we are here to give our thoughts. We're not recapping. We're going to be going over some highlights, some lowlights, some red flags, some green flags, some yellow flags, all of the things. And we're going to get down to some of our predictions of who is going to make it down the aisle. So if you are here for that, stay tuned. We're getting ready to get into the couples. Now, we're not going to we can kind of discuss them if we want to bring up something particular, like individually. We can bring that up. However, we're trying to discuss the couples, but everybody has different personalities. So you might need to talk about Leo as a person. You might have to talk about Hannah as a person, but we're just gonna kind of keep it smooth and we're gonna keep it moving like that. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I said, everything just kind of jumped out of my computer, so I have to re-upload. I gotta re-upload everything. So let's see.
Girl, don't even worry about it. Sometimes I had the mic go out right in the middle of the live or the internet decides it wants to start cutting up and
Exactly.
So sometimes you just have to laugh and keep going,
Right. Absolutely.
But yeah, this was I mean, y'all see, I'm gonna start how I got into Love is Blind. I wasn't watching it initially from the beginning when everybody was first watching it. I didn't start watching it until the maybe season 6. But what happened was it was getting so juicy. I said, let me go back, and I went through a rabbit hole. I heard y'all talking about it, like other people on the YouTube streets. And I said, what they talking about? Everybody talking about this Love is Blind, Love is Blind. So I started watching the episode, and then once you watch one, and then you go to the next one, and then the next one, you just get into it. Right. I went through a rabbit hole, Nita, and I went all the way back to season 1. And
me too. I did the same thing, but I think I started at like season 4. That's when I jumped on board, because when I tell you Love is Blind be hitting the social media,
I found out. I started doing the same thing. I started going down a rabbit hole, listening to different podcasts. I got caught up into it. I have to admit, I got caught up into it, and then I just started saying, "Wait a minute, how the hell you gonna meet somebody?" Don't see their face, nothing. I just didn't understand. Now I kind of understand better the concept. At the beginning, I was like, I got to see this dude. I got to know who he is. I got, but
right.
But now I'm here now.
You get to trust the process and see the process, how they have it set up. And the only thing that first of all, I just think it's just too soon, because you're still seeing their representative. So I just feel like the process is really too rushed for me. But
you don't really get the chance to see the real person until they move into the apartment or house or whatever together.
Right.
Because when they on the when you're in Mexico, everything is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Or when you're in the pods, it's all great.
Right.
It's when you get home and dealing with real life.
Yeah.
And you start seeing the representative or the man or the woman. They don't just be the men with the red flags. It be some of these ladies too.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start off with this little problematic couple right here. Okay. So Hannah and Nick D, I actually had a tweet that kind of it didn't go viral per se, but when I tell you it got reposted, retweeted, and liked a
Mm.
couple of 100,000 times.
Okay.
The way that they were posturing themselves, I was like, see, this is what happens when you start to picture and try to put a image of something in someone's mind. We already remember that from last season. So he's talking about he's a football player, but he did say he specified a kicker and a punter.
Okay.
And Hannah
Mhm.
said she was a cheerleader, so you would think she's going to be pretty slender or whatever. But even still, you saw how that ended up. It ended up them creating a narrative of what the person is going to look like, and then they were disappointed when the person didn't look like it. So,
And that's the thing. That is the thing, Nita. Could you do this? Could you go on this show and be behind the screen? Like all the conversations would be beautiful, but then
right,
when you see the person, then that's when you be like,
listen,
will you still feel the same way?
hell no. Hell no. Listen, what I keep thinking about, I be like this, oh girl, what if their breath stink? Like
A
when
body
they
odor, anything. Yeah,
right,
I thought
you
about all
just
those.
see them and you
I
have
be
to
trying to put myself into the shoes to see whether or not it would be if I could do this, you
right,
know.
right. I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But
But wait a minute, but I saw red flags with them in early on in the
oh,
pods because first of
oh,
all, she kept going back and forth between him and the other guy, and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
another thing. What happened to that couple?
Girl, they ended up not staying together.
Okay,
And
because they didn't make it to Mexico.
they didn't yeah, they decided not to go to Mexico. They went to Miami, and then a few weeks later they broke up. So
Oh, okay. See, I haven't gone on. I just caught up last night, so I haven't done any social media investigation on this or anything.
yeah, no, no, no. They put it on the card on the in the episode.
Oh, I must have
So
missed that. Okay, I must
yeah,
have
you
didn't
probably
see it.
at some point sometimes you just be listening, you don't be looking
Oh,
directly.
okay, I missed it because I was like, they all that, and I thought they were that was that couple there too. The other couple, the guy,
Mhm.
he got on my nerves because he just kept talking about all this money he got, the
Right.
money, and he's rich, and he talked about that not only with the women, but when he got with the fellas, he kept
Mhm.
talking about that. As I said, this is a red flag with this guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a red flag, but she kept going. Hannah kept going back and forth between Nick and that other guy.
Yeah.
Then she was just, um, I just kept seeing red flags with them.
Mhm.
He seemed like he was indecisive. That both of them, it just
Right.
was a mess,
Right. And
and I
it's
just don't
not
think they're compatible.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not that he's it's not like she's taller than him. Because I
Heels
see
on.
here clearly, oh yeah, she probably doesn't have heels on.
Yeah, at the time when they met,
Yeah.
at the pod thing, they revealed themselves to each other. That she had on some heels, so that would make her a little bit taller. But it was not that big of a deal. She was making a big deal about
She
it.
was making a big deal about it. That's what it was.
Mhm.
And then what about that list that she wrote 10 things I hate about him or something? Girl being passive aggressive as hell. you how you gonna be talking about 10 things I hate about you and then leave it where he could see it? Girl.
And maybe it's just me. I don't nitpick over all these little things like this. Like I wouldn't have got upset. We at the beach and he want to go and ride on the what was the thing or
It
the
was a
duck or
duck.
something.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
a fake
some random lady just came up. I would have been taking. I probably been taking pictures and cheering them on. Yeah, go ahead, y'all. I don't get all upset like that. That was very minuscule to me. And I just said
exactly.
that's just me. But she is 26, and I'm in my 50s. So I think that has something to do with why
Yeah,
I'm
she was
more
the
laid
youngest
back
one
about
there.
things than
Yeah, she
she.
definitely was the youngest one there. And I don't
Yeah.
think they should have people in their 20s on
No,
this
I think
experiment.
30s and up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then also too, I want them to have an element where they incorporate a therapist in
Oh, thank you. Miss Karen and I talked about that last season.
yes.
Um, we talked about that last season. The one
Because the
thing they
other
need to
stuff,
have is a therapist,
right.
even before they going down the aisle. They need to be having a therapist. Once you decide you're going to be a couple, therapy need to be into. Once you get okay, after you finish your vacation at Mexico or wherever they go, they
Mm-hmm.
get back home to their location. Therapy needs to kick in there. Therapy
Right.
needs to kick in once you done got through all of the romantic parts and
Mm-hmm.
goo goo gaga over each other. Then you need to go and then get to the therapy. Because y'all talking about y'all gonna get married and incorporate y'all families and all that.
Yeah.
It should be some therapy.
They
Definitely should be some
definitely,
therapy because you
definitely.
don't know each other. It's not like
Exactly.
somebody you've been dating for 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years. You don't know
Mhm.
each other.
Right. And
So
that's
that's
definitely, I think that would be just responsible of the producers to do that
I
because
don't know why they haven't. They
yeah.
haven't done that. And I'm sure fans over the years have probably
Oh
said
yeah.
that.
Oh
So
yeah. For sure. For sure.
yeah.
But I think that what happened with these two, as soon as she saw him, I think she was instantly turned off. And you accept things from someone that you like a little bit more. If you don't like them, you ain't got it for him. You know what I'm saying? So she's real short and curt with him, and it's just not going to work, y'all. I meant to put
Yeah.
the red flag on here, but I forgot
No, no, it's not going. They not gonna get married. I already know they are.
exactly. Now, Miss Monica, she pissed me off in this episode 6. I got the clip. We're going to watch it. But Steven is such a sweet, kind guy. I did not like the way she sat up there and shushed that man like she did.
Oh, when they sitting there eating the nachos and the guacamole, and she was like, "Well, I think he kept cutting her off, right? It was that.
Mhm.
I think I didn't take it as no big deal.
Right.
But she got irritated at the end. I
She
think
showed
because
the hell what
he was just so excited. He's excited right
I
now. This is all the
know.
honeymoon stages right now. So
Right,
and
and I think he was really, really attracted to her. I think he's just trying to really get all his emotions out, get to know each other. I felt like he was gushing over her and everything, and then she
yeah,
just kind of like
she
shut
got
him
up.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, she shut him down, and then she, on top of the shutdown, she was like, when he shut up, he realized what he did, and she still ain't say nothing. Crickets. We don't hear nothing.
mhm.
She's just still just going off, talking about he just keep talking too much. And I'm just like, girl, what the hell do you got to say? Say it, spit it out. Girl, I was so upset with her for real, for real.
And then she wanted to gossip with him about the other couples, and I'm sitting there yelling at my iPad as I'm watching. I'm thinking, why are you talking about them? Y'all should be talking about y'all relationship. Why you
Hello?
gossiping?
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to this because she pissed
Mhm.
me off, y'all. Oh, can't hear it? Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Can't hear it. Why can't hear it? Darn it. Hold on. I got it. I got it, but I don't got it. Damn, y'all. I can't even. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. For I thought I heard a second and then it stopped. The audio stopped.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, it's on a different computer, so it's gonna do an echo. So, ah, boy. Anyway, all right. Well, she pissed me off. She,
Mhm.
she really, girl, she pissed me off with that. But other than that, I thought that they were a cute couple. Um, him
I mean,
finding
I
out,
think so too. I think so too. And this is
right?
the one who found out that he got a little bit percentage of black in him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like 10%, some kind of percentage. He said, I forgot what it was.
yes, girl, three
Mhm.
fifths is what he
Yeah.
said, and I'm
Oh,
like,
three.
you remember, you know how the three
Yeah,
fifths.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
hold on.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was a mess. One other thing that what do I want to bring up for Monica and Steven? I thought they was cute together. I really did think that they were
You
cute.
think that they might make it? Or
Him calling her a mutt because she's
that was in the part. Yes. Yeah, but she agreed with it. She said, "Yes, she said herself she was, but
right.
I don't like that because I think a dog when you say mutt. But
Exactly.
yeah, a mutt is like a mixed breed of different
Right.
like I've had a dog that was a mutt. That was a
I'm
different
gonna kind
a
of
couple of
chalk it
breeds.
up. I'm gonna chalk it up to him kind of being maybe not of the culture and doesn't see it to be something derogatory or
Sometimes it's not that they're not racist. Sometimes
yeah,
you
it
just
just goes
don't know.
away.
Yeah, you say things and you just don't even realize what you're saying. And she probably didn't catch it, but she didn't catch it because she was right along with it. Yes, girl, I was yelling at the
Right. Hey, Monique. Yes, the rich guy did get
Yes,
him.
I'm glad we don't see
So
him. I'm actually,
we're
yeah,
gonna
I'm glad.
get
I didn't think they was gonna make it anyway.
right.
They was off,
First of all, I have him. He's one of those people that he don't get no play in real life. So he lean
he
with the
wanted to,
money.
yes.
Yeah, we'll
That's
get
why
there.
he keep talking about money, flashing the Rolex,
Mhm.
passing it around to all the fellas, everybody trying the Rolex on. What you were doing too much. He was
Right.
doing too much. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
So
get to them since we want to talk about. So that's the Brittany and the Leo, and I think I told y'all. I think I told Miss Kira I was on her live yesterday, and I was like, "Girl, he remind me of Lau Menendez.
yes.
It's
Right.
obnoxious."
Yes. Right. I agree with that. I agree with that.
So
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
he gives me the icks, he gives me the creeps. He's just strange. And Brittany, the gold digger,
Yeah. She's
but
used to men
I
taking
don't
care of her. She said 100%. She don't
exactly.
believe in the 50-50
And
or
for
whatever she said.
me, I'm okay with that. I'm like, what you think we supposed to be digging for shit? Like, no, absolutely not. I'm okay with the label of gold digger. I'm like y'all want to be the protectors and the providers, right? So that's just how it goes.
I want to chime in before
What
what
do
you
you
said.
mean you want to chime in?
The thing is, no one has anyone ever lived with you.
What?
Has anyone ever lived with you gold digger?
No.
Because you were saying that like someone has done that.
No, that's what they just do in general.
Like gold digger means you just use it for the money, just the money.
Okay.
That's what gold digger is.
Yeah, that's Kevin. That's my son.
He's schooling us on gold diggers. Teaching us.
Right.
Mm.
No, ain't no right to
She was Leo Menendez. He do look like he could be part of the family. I ain't gonna hold you. He do.
Right. Listen. And the way he was acting. Okay, let's get to it, girl. When I look at her face. Look at her face at the reveal. Like
When he kissed her, you can tell he never kissed a woman or something. It was weird to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gave me the icks. Then she was pushing back and he was holding her tight around the neck. I said, what the?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
I
was
like, no,
almost like he wanted to choke her or something. I mean,
Yes. Oh my God. I was just like, danger. You in danger, girl. I just, and then the way that they got together was so problematic. It was
because what did he tell her? Well, just hold on. I gotta go tell the other person, and
because he picked Hannah, right?
Hey, yeah, I mean, he had both of those girls hanging on.
Right.
Hey,
So, like, and going back and forth, and then he had the biggest crash out, like a temper tantrum when Hannah said that she had chosen
Nick
D. Yes. He crashed out and was like berating her and talking to her crazy. I said, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hell no for me. It gave you don't know how to control your emotions. It gave borderline.
Right. I mean, they wouldn't have made it anyway.
Yeah.
And then he talked about the prenup, or all that. Remember he talked to Hannah about doing a prenup.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing with the kiss, the reveal, and all that stuff. Like I just feel like, it was bad. It was really, really, really bad. And I was just like, yikes. And then also too, they matter of fact, I call BS on the production saying that they didn't choose them to go to Mexico. Why not? Because this was like a throuple. This was a love triangle that was going on. So
Right.
why would you not?
Yeah, there would have been juicy content. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Hmm.
I think she just totally had the icks and she was like, she backed out.
Yeah.
Because I don't even believe that trip to Mexico. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because I saw danger. And Inga, do
No,
you think he really got all that money? He think that he keep
I
posting?
don't know. Yeah, that's what he keeps saying, but
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't think so. And I ain't like that he kept saying how his grandmother, his grandfather, his mother, everybody passed away, and I got a big inheritance. And I was just like,
Yeah, everybody died. The whole family. You know what I'm saying?
that was just
Everybody died
nasty.
of cancer. He said his stepfather, his father, his mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the dog, the cat, everybody died of cancer. He
Mm,
named, and so ain't nobody alive but him.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
Well,
No. I was
mm.
like, girl, you is in danger. You better not. You better not. That was
I agree with Shane and said they dropped the ball by not catching that on camera. We should have seen them come to Mexico so that we could see the mess
exactly
with him and Hannah and Nick. Because it was already a mess in the pod. So
right. Exactly.
mhm.
And what's the other thing I wanted to say about that? That whole thing, like she accepted his proposal because even when they was doing the proposal,
It was whack. It was so whack.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
saying, she said, I had all this nice stuff that I wanted to say, but I crossed it out. And I'm
And
like,
you
so
still going to
girl,
accept the proposal after you wrote him a poem and was that poem was not a whatever a letter whatever it was. It was not.
both of them on the slow bus. I don't know.
Yeah, I just yeah no
That
yeah.
was a mess. That was a mess. And she couldn't say she loved him. He kept saying, I love you. Don't say it if you don't mean it. I'm like, so what the hell are we doing here? Get off my TV
Yes, yeah,
screen.
yeah,
You wasting my
yeah.
time.
Get off my line. Get off my
Right.
line. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So we talked about Monica and Steve. And let's go ahead and get the
Taylor
nothing
and
burgers
Garrett.
out
Yeah.
here. Taylor and Garrett out. Two nerdies. They in science, some kind of bioscience and stuff like that. They
Hmm.
bonded. They did all of the things. Like, um, didn't Garrett accuse her of being, or was that Leo accusing her of being calculating? Was that Garrett? I think that was Garrett. When she was saying that she's not going to reveal her mother's first name because it will reveal her ethnicity, and she didn't
Oh
want.
yeah, 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 yeah. Later on, when they met at the reveal,
Yeah,
she ended up saying her mother's last name was Fong or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I think and the way Garrett said it, or I forget, is it Garrett? I feel like she had two different connections, and one of the guys accused her of being um
Calculated.
calculated, and I was just like, yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I think she's very intentional. Like some people are very
Mhm.
intentional with their words. They say what they mean. They think about what they say. They take a pause before they say it. I didn't see any
Mhm.
malice or mischievous
Mhm.
behind it or whatever. So
Mhm.
anyway, they were cool. Their little meetup was fine. It looks like he was into her. She was into him. And then also too, he was like, I only date white women. I said, well, this is not this type of show, right? Everybody's on this show, all the different. So anyway, they're a pretty kind of boring couple. Not much to write home about. All right, Marissa and Ramsey's child. Ramsey with these three hairstyles in one. What
Yeah,
is going on?
he's not my type of guy. Like the Jerry curl. I don't know if that's a Jerry curl. I don't know what is going on top. Then he got the plaits hanging down on the side. It's
Right.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean.
But when they did the casting photo, he didn't have the feathers and the braids all in his head. He didn't do that until he actually got on set, because I've seen pictures with him and he didn't have that unless they photoshopped it out.
Yeah, see, the thing is, behind the screen, he probably would have been great. But then as soon as I saw him, I probably would have been turned off, because I was like, no, we got to get some scissors and cut that them little. That's just not for me, kind of man. I like, I like alpha men, but that ain't gonna work for me,
Right, right.
But they actually look good together. Just looking at them,
They do.
yeah, they actually look good together.
They absolutely do.
But as we know, it's always gonna turn left later on.
Do y'all get some buzzing or some ringing in my audio?
I don't hear anything.
Well, maybe you can't hear good. But I hear it and it's annoying me. But anyway, the thing about this, Marissa and Ramsey, when I tell you, Marissa is giving desperate. Like, I just want a man. I don't care what kind of man, long as he a man, I'm gonna take him. It didn't matter. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, she has natural hair, so maybe she could be into the natural and the plaits or something. But something to me, I would just be like, yeah, no, we got to do something about that. But he got a nice grain of hair, and he's handsome. He's been married before, y'all, so there's that. And to me, I heard a couple people saying he, like, he's giving how you doing energy, and I was just like, maybe, I don't know. I just think he's a different type of masculine man. Like he said, masculinity is what you make it. And I was like, amen. I'm like, I'm not here for all that toxic masculinity and being, all that. So I thought they were cute together. One thing I want to say about her, she was hot in the pants. She was sexing.
Yeah, they was getting it in. They didn't mess around. I think the first night or first day they got there, they was getting it in. So.
Oh, we had sex 3 times. I said,
yeah, they said, I guess you got to test the waters out, to see what's going on first, So, wait a minute, I can't remember now. How long are they in those pods before they get a chance to see each other?
I don't think
is it a week, 2 weeks?
I probably have to refer to Miss Kira. Miss Kira, do you know how long they be in the pods for? Because they chop it up for us. So
yeah, it seemed like 2 days, but it seemed like 2 days, but maybe it's a week or something. I don't know, but it don't seem like enough time for me,
right.
But I guess you can't stay in there no month,
Ooh, Shayna, 2 weeks.
Yes,
I mean, I guess if you're having rigorous dating, like just rigorous, like for the whole 2 weeks, every day, y'all are in the pod. So
yeah, I guess you're spending hours and then a couple of hours daytime in the evening, and
right.
So
no distractions, no cell phone, no family, no nothing. So yes. Ooh, Kira said 10 days, baby.
Yeah, 10 days,
Yeah, and
I keep telling Miss Kira she need to go on the plow. I don't know why she not on here. I keep teasing her and say I want to see her and Shayna on Love Is Blind, going on there, or do what's the other one?
Not the ultimate.
What's the one that on
Ready to Love.
Ready to Love. I told Shayna go on Ready to Love. I told Shayna she need to go on that. So but
did y'all catch some clout chasers on here? Did anybody feel like anybody was here for the wrong reasons? I think Brittany was here for the wrong reason. I think Hannah might have been here for the wrong reason, because Hannah quit her job. Hello?
Yeah. I think she want to be an internet star or something. Yeah. She want to be a internet celebrity. I can see that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up. So I know that when we first started Love Is Blind, it felt very much more authentic. And as we got over the years, and they know how people have blown up and gotten celebrity and endorsements and stuff like that, based on how popular the show is, I felt like it started to lose a little bit of that authenticity.
Well, I mean, even though I've said this many times, I said, I don't think it's something I ever could have done this this type of thing like this, Love is Blind. But we have seen a couple of success stories. Like my favorite couple is the season 1, Lauren and the what's the white guy she married? Forgot his name. That interracial Lauren and the other guy.
I love
That's
them.
my favorite couple. I
Yeah.
love them. I follow them on social media.
Yeah. Still to this day.
And he loves that woman.
Yeah.
He loved her black tail. I'm telling you, he loved that woman.
Cameron, yes.
Yeah, yes. Cameron, I love them. I love them. He is a good guy. She's a good woman. I love them together.
Absolutely.
And they still together to this day. They got podcasts and all kind of stuff. I see him, all kind of endorsements they doing. So for them, it worked for them. A couple other people have gotten married and had had babies now. So there have been some success stories.
Miss Carrie, you don't have to come up here and explain. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Let me know if you want me to drop you the link. Because I'm for real.
Brett and
no,
yeah. Okay, we gotta get to them, but yeah, these two though, they was having plenty of sex. I was like, go ahead, y'all.
I think their connection is a little hollow. It's because I thought she was gonna actually pick Bodie. It was weird that she kind of made that pivot and got Ramsey, but I think their connection is more physical, and I don't know. I hope that they would try to nurture the emotional connection as well, but I don't know. We'll see. We already went over him. I said, child, let's get to some of the people we love, okay? Ashley and Tyler.
Now I hope they last because I like this neither. I'm telling you, I like this couple. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Already broke my heart last night.
Yeah, but I saw what's to come, and I see it's already going to be some issues going on.
Exactly.
So I haven't been on the social media to see what's going on yet, but I like them though up until until I see the thing that's the soon to come. I say, oh no, they're gonna fall apart.
Right. Oh yeah, Brett and
Tiffany had felony charges. Who had felony charges?
Child, it's a mess.
Tyler got 3 kids.
Yes, 3 kids, and he don't pay child support, and he a thief.
What?
And he a thief.
Oh! I got to get into the social media. Okay, I ain't seen that. I just watched it last night, Shayna. So
go down to TikTok.
Okay.
And I said that's why he's that's the thing. The love bombing, that stuff is real, y'all. That stuff is real, and that's what I say about the process is that these people are still wearing their masks.
Yes.
And if he was able to get Ashley emotionally attached to him under the guise that he's about to go in and be scamming and trying to get your social security number.
Y'all done told me something new. I did not know this. I'm watching it last night, and I'm thinking, oh, they are so cute. Yeah, they got me then. Okay, they got me. They got me because I said, oh, I like him, and they look good together, and all that.
He was definitely pouring it on too thick. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
Now the way y'all sound like they not gonna get married.
I hope not. I mean, I like them together. Like for the show, they are my favorite couple on the show.
Yeah, yeah.
They look good together.
That's what I'm saying. They look good together.
They look good together.
Yeah. See, I'm only going by this. I haven't done all the other, but I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole like I did the other seasons.
Miss Kier, do the new episodes drop tonight at midnight?
Yeah, maybe after midnight.
They drop on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They look good. Listen, do you see that Ashley? That girl is put together. She
looks good. She's beautiful. Yeah.
Stunning. Yeah, he got him a good one. I hope, but listen, we know that people grow. We definitely know that there is a representative when you are dating. And there is a possibility that these men are are just not who they say they are. So not all men, but
She got put. She had to put up the sign to let her.
not all
Yeah,
men.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, when I say men, look, this
Yeah, I
ain't
know you're not getting the paintbrush and stroke. It's not for everybody. You're not painting the
right.
brush for everybody. It's not every single person, but it's so many of them that I get what you're saying. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And it's
Mm.
all a part of the playbook, y'all. These men operate under the same playbook. We've seen it for decades and whatever, maybe centuries, whoever. I ain't seen it for centuries, but these men have the same playbook. So just be aware. Just be aware. It's just the way they're
And that's
socialized.
what I'm saying. That if he has the kids and all the stuff that Shane is saying, that stuff should be coming out when you sitting in the pause
In the
talking. Like, I got a
pod.
couple of kids. I didn't hear him say that. That's why
No,
I'm sounding shocked. Like, kids. I didn't hear him say anything about children. Unless I
right.
missed it. I didn't hear him say anything about it.
Exactly.
I shouldn't
Exactly.
find this out after we get back home and
Mhm.
living our life. And oh, by the way, I got 3 baby mamas or something like that. No.
Right, right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's kind of foul. Kind of foul for sure. But they are on the top of my list. Sorry, y'all. Just based
I do
on
like them though so far until I I found out the other information, but I like them right now.
right, right. Yeah. Maybe the reason why she is crying coming up in the upcoming episodes, maybe he does drop the bomb on her about having having children by multiple people. Maybe that
Mm.
is the thing. So
Mhm. Mhm.
they could have it's a edited show. They could have cut it out. You heard it in the preview. Okay.
Mhm. I know. I think I saw a preview. She was crying, so
Yeah,
maybe we're gonna get that conversation. Yeah.
absolutely. And so yeah, so I was just like kind of disappointed because I was, but like I said, every time, every time.
They don't just have a mask on; they have a whole suit from the feet up and zipped up. You know what I'm saying? A whole complete suit on, and
Exactly.
of a different person. And then they unzip it, and then you get the real man, the real,
Right.
yeah. Somebody totally
Nick
different.
Cannon told us what he does. He said he gets you emotionally connected to him, and then bam, toxic Nick pops out.
Hmm.
So,
Or in the case of the women, be a crazy woman. You know what I'm saying? Like last season, we had a couple of crazy girls on there last season. So
mhm, mhm. Oh yeah, just one lady, one baby mom. Okay, 3 kids,
mhm.
one baby mom. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
but that should be talked
that's
about
better.
as soon as we sit down and start talking behind that screen. Yes, I have I have children.
Exactly.
Yeah, all that I should know that
That
up front.
that is very important before you accept a marriage proposal.
Mhm.
That's very
That's what
important.
I'm saying. 2 weeks, 10 days, and talking about we gonna get married. I just think I'm like, nah, I'm not going. I'm not even going to look for the dress. I'm not doing any of that.
Right.
We're not getting married after we only know each other. And so after they come home and everything, the whole process is like a month, maybe.
Hmm.
That's not enough time to
Right.
talk about getting. I know it worked for a couple of the other people that we already mentioned, but the reason why I work for those other couples that's still doing good now, their intentions was they came in there with the right intentions. They
Exactly.
wanted to get married. They wanted to have a family. They wasn't there to play games. Like this
Right.
couple here, they not staying together. I kind of I had a feeling about them even early on.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he is
Actually, no,
definitely
in the pause they was okay. Is when they got to Mexico. That's when I started seeing her too. She was I ain't there was some stuff about her I didn't care for.
she actually for me, I think she really I think for me, what happened was at the proposal, he kept on saying something about the dog. He was like, he got the dog in me, got the
Why
dog
is
in me, and
that
all. And
upsetting
she
her?
was like, stop. She was like, stop. Because are you trying to tell me something, sir? Keep calling yourself a dog. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's true. But I just thought he was just acting goofy at first. But then I kept saying, okay, now you've been a little annoying now. Like, why you
Right,
keep doing it once she said stop doing it?
right.
So it must be something. I think they edit some stuff. So I think that it's not clear always. But yeah, he kept on saying about, got the dog in me and this. I don't know.
I was like, yeah, no, don't do it. And then she was like, please just stop. Like, I don't. Everybody
She
said it
didn't
was
look
a
happy
funny
when they was
joke.
in Mexico, when they was sitting there eating the street corn on the street. They didn't. She didn't remember she said eating that big thing of corn. She
Right?
did not look happy at that moment. She looked like
No,
she was ready to go.
not at all. And did y'all notice that he had a little stiffy when he left up out of there, off the Let's see, start shaking. Let me show you. He had a little
I wish we had
stiffy,
seen that
y'all.
fight though between them, the argument. They
Right.
didn't. They didn't show us
Again,
that.
production dropping the ball. Again.
Because then it would have made sense as to why he's coming in. Because I'm thinking, oh, did she go get her own room or he get his own room? So obviously they had to separate them. It must have been a heated fight.
Right.
I mean, not fight, but argument.
Let me see if I can pull it up. It's still not trying to play. Well, just look at him adjusting his boner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did look pretty. I was like, that red dress.
She did look good.
She looked good. But yeah, I don't know what is going on with my sound. Why I can't really pull my sound up.
Now, see, the thing is, I know you're not supposed to tell people how you look and all that, but if somebody is thicker than what you want them to be, or whatever, seems like you should know that information up front. But I guess that's the whole purpose, is to love is blind. So you, yeah, because but he didn't seem like he had any problems. He was like he had any problems with her weight though. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was about to say. I was like, I didn't.
No, she's curvy, but I mean, yeah, she's curvy. Yeah, he didn't seem like well, a lot of black men like a curvy woman anyway. Yeah.
He's definitely childish. It was ridiculous. As far as with them, they are definitely not gonna make it.
No.
Alex, they are not compatible. There's a lot of tick for tat. There's a lot of immaturity there. Like, it feels like he rubs her the wrong way, and he's one of those people where he's just not going to be. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear that? I'm sorry. He's one of those ones where he wants to dominate you. He wants to like make you submit. Like, and then the fact that he does stuff to be annoying, y'all. He is a habitual line stepper. Like, he pushes her boundaries. He says stuff like, she said, I don't like the shirt. He was like, I'm glad you don't like the shirt. And I was just like,
no, and there was the hat too. Remember the hat?
Yeah.
She said, I don't like that hat. He said, oh, good. And that's even more reason why I'm gonna get it.
Yes. Like, he wants to be annoying, y'all, and I cannot stand it.
But he says he doesn't like to argue. He will walk away if But see, if you marry, you can't just
like
walk
he's being
away.
antagonistic, though. Don't it seem like he's trying to push you to a limit? And then talk about he don't want to argue.
But she seemed like she got some immaturity too. I don't know if I want to dump it all on him too. I think it's just both of them and that yoked together. I just don't think they belong together. I was seeing the red flags with them as soon as they met with each other. I said, Well, soon when they got to Mexico, that's when I started seeing it.
I saw it at the reveal, because that whole woof thing, and she kept on saying stop. I was like, yikes. But yes, she looked good for the reveal. He looked like he was pleased with what he saw, but it went down, y'all.
And what really happened though? Because we didn't see it. Do you know what really happened?
We do not know what happened. Apparently, she was getting annoyed, of course, but she's how people just like always annoyed, like bratty, almost like a.
That's what she seems to me.
Yeah, like bratty,
immature.
Like, right, and then maybe he just doesn't do it for her because like he tries to be annoying and stuff like that. So I think it just didn't work out. And he looked like he is totally disconnected. They
Oh,
didn't.
he's disconnected right here. By this point now, I don't know. See, we didn't see the fight, the
Right,
argument, but
right.
by this time now, he's totally disconnected, and that's why when we saw the previews for what's up and coming, oh, they really by the time they get home, it's a done. They should just break up right now. You
Right,
know, yeah, they should
right.
just break up right now. But
And then I talk about that's why I gave them both red flags because
yeah, it's
even
both of them.
yeah, because even when they were talking out the situation and she put her hand over his mouth and she called him, she said he was insecure. So it's not
Yeah,
like
you don't
she
put your
called him
hand on
out his
nobody's
name.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't call him out his name per se, but she called him something. And
Insecure or something. Yeah.
right, insecure.
Yeah.
And then he kept on talking and stuff like that. And she said she actually physically put her hand over his mouth, like not mushed him, not nothing like that.
But just
But
cover his
it
mouth.
doesn't matter.
Mhm. You putting your hand, yeah, yeah.
it really
And
doesn't.
then you saw when she reached over on the sofa to hug him, he just put his arm over like he didn't.
And
He just was checked out. He was just looking up in the sky. He did not look like he was trying to really hug her. He was checked out at this point, and this is where they should have. We've had other couples in the past who broke up in when they went to Mexico, so he should have broke up. Well, I go back to DC, and then, but we get the fans, we get the drama, we get to see it,
right.
but I would have just broke up.
Yeah, yeah. And then he said he's having trouble seeing her as his wife and the mother of his children. So
Then see this done then, yeah.
he looked like he is totally out of it. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a little something too, Alex. When he said he didn't want to be next to you, and then you push his boundary, y'all been doing it.
It was the whole time. It wasn't even just this fight, neither. It was the whole
right,
time they was there,
right.
So
They just did not mesh.
no.
Didn't mesh at all.
No.
And so,
See, behind the wall, everything sounds great. He's crying about his sisters who passed, and she's telling her life story, and then when she's the one who her grandfather used to be with Elijah Muhammad, used to be in the Nation of Islam. Then she said, she said it was her grandfather. I like to see who he is. If they have a picture or something, I like to see who, in case it's somebody we might have seen in our, years of watching stuff about the Nation of Islam. I wonder if it's somebody I've recognized. But well, yeah, I just think
I said shame on production.
What is she? And is she 30 or 20 something? What is she?
I think she's 32.
Okay.
I got
32 don't mean you mature yet. So sometimes it take a while for some people. So
Tyler is 34. Tim is 33. Okay. Let's see what the girls. The girls, Monica is.
I know Hannah was 26. I do remember that. And Nick was 28. Right. I remember they were the youngest.
Right. And yeah. Darn, hurry up. Where am I going? I'm trying to get to Alex. Oh, she was the very first one. Let's see. She is 33. 33. Okay. Yeah, still a little bit more growing to do.
Yeah.
For both of them.
For both of them. I think the red flag is equal for both of them.
I didn't like the trauma dumping that he was doing in the pause, making her cry, talking about his sisters all the time, talking about I didn't know how to console my mother. It was like so much. I guess that kind of.
You think that's why she got attracted to him, because she felt not sorry for him, but like, your heart opens up for somebody.
Yeah, like when somebody opens up and be vulnerable with you, it kind of that you open up as well. Mm-hmm. And that could have been a tactic that he used. I don't know, because I don't know if all these people are being truthful with the things that they're saying.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know if they do any what type of background checks they do. They need to do some psychological evaluations on some of these people too. You know,
Right.
on all the
Right.
seasons I've seen so far, they need to do some background on the mental. You know.
Right. Shayna said some people never mature. She was tripping. Put that could have went totally left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't know who you really dealing with, and that's the whole thing. That's
No,
the
I say that women. I know we always want to say something about the men, but women also got to watch what they say, what they doing, and also you don't be putting your hand on the man because you don't know this dude could snap and
Mhm.
toss you across the room.
Yeah.
So I mean, she didn't hit him, but just even putting your hand over somebody's mouth, that's you don't do no stuff like that. You don't know this man well enough. It's not like this somebody you've been going out with for a long period of time. You just met him a week ago. So
Right.
you don't know him yet. Mm-mm.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to do some psychological testing as well.
Mhm.
I'm sure they do a check to see whether or not you got a criminal background, but I don't know. Miss Kara said some people here have felonies, so I don't know. Maybe they don't do no checking. They just grab anybody off the
And
street.
that would definitely be unfortunate. Like that, you can't put people in situations like that, and you don't do your due diligence. I don't think that that's responsible as a
You need to
production
check
company.
them out like an FBI background check. That they need everything checked on them.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and call it quits for them. 'Cause,
you're right. It's over.
yeah. Who gonna make it down the aisle, y'all? Let's go through our couples. Let's go through our couples.
Hmm.
No, no for
Nah, I
them.
say no to them.
No for them. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
do,
don't know what y'all telling me sound like a no, but
but this, but
from what I
maybe
saw, I say yeah. But from what we
right.
seem like might happen,
This probably was just revealed. This was already filmed some time ago.
okay. So
So
from
I
what I've
think
seen, so yeah, it looked like they
he'll
might.
make it down the aisle, maybe.
Oh, Hannah got new charges. Miss Kara said, okay.
Mm, mm, mm. Sure. I'm gonna say yeah for the show that they will make it down the aisle. Hell
Mm.
no, that's
Oh
already
well, no,
that's
that's
already
already done. Then yeah.
Marissa and Ramsey. I think so. I
But we
think
saw a preview of her trying on wedding dresses and stuff. But that don't mean anything because a lot of people
right
are trying.
because you
Yeah,
can say yes or no at the altar.
yeah.
I
And
think
that's another thing. I even though I do like this show, I don't watch all the other countries. I only watch the one for America.
mm-hmm.
But I
I like
like
the
the
UK. The
show.
UK was good.
I haven't seen any of them besides the United States. So
Mhm.
maybe I'll check out some other ones. But what my thing is that going down the aisle, you getting your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers. Remember what's the girl from last year? Um what
Um,
was her name? AD and Clay.
Clay.
And you got your mama and your family, your sisters, and your whole everybody showing up, and then and you gonna say whether you getting married or not getting. I just don't want to go through that process. I'm not even
Right.
doing all that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna end it before we going down the aisle. I'm like, no, before you get there whether you're gonna marry the person or not.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think for the sake of the experiment, maybe there's something in the contract to say
Yeah.
that this is the way it needs to play out.
Yeah, but we've
That's
seen a couple of people who didn't do it. They ended up breaking up beforehand. I think I forgot what season it was, but I saw that on a couple of seasons.
oh, okay. Okay.
There was somebody, a couple or two that did that. Yeah, because not all of them make it to the aisle.
Right.
They don't make it that far.
Yeah. And we made so I think what's gonna happen with my favorite couple, Ashley and um whatever his name is.
Yeah, Ashley and Tyler, right? That's
Yeah,
the one I
Tyler.
like so far.
The
That's what I like so
reunion,
far.
we shall see whether or not they are still together.
And I agree with Miss Carey. It should not end with marriage. Marriage is a big deal. Don't No, I think it should be therapy all through as soon as after you decide to this your person, y'all
Yeah.
and y'all
Yeah.
get the after y'all done finish. I say go and enjoy Mexico. Enjoy the free vacation. But when
Mm,
y'all get back home, therapy needs to kick in from that point on.
right. So we can kind of work through some of these issues. Because
Hmm.
sometimes they can be resolved. Sometimes they can't, or whatever, but it'll definitely give you more clarity of what you're gonna do. I think Taylor and Garrett, yes, I think they're gonna make it down the aisle. I don't know if it's gonna be a yes or no.
Oh, but you see the preview with her mother? Was I think it was her mother who was talking. Somebody. Well, I think both of their parents sort of threatened, like, "Don't you hurt my, break my child's heart or something." And I think it was from both sides. His mother said something, and even her mother had.
Right.
Yeah. So
if we're going to get a no from this couple, I think it'll come from Taylor. I mean, when we get down the aisle, if somebody backs out, I think it'll be Taylor more so than.
Why does he put scotch tape on his mouth to go to bed?
Girl, I had to Google
it. If it's did he snore or something?
No. They said that it's much more healthier for your mouth that you breathe through your nose while you're sleeping. So for health reasons, takes his mouth. So I don't know if he snores, but he just takes his mouth so he can breathe through his nose.
Okay. But that was funny. I mean, he had a whole roll of scotch tape.
Right. Like his. Well, I mean, that smile is kind of big, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I say yes to them.
I don't know yet about these people.
I don't know about this one because she didn't piss me off, but he's a nice guy, and
I think so too.
He was so apologetic about what happened and stuff. He was so apologetic. I don't see him. I see him doing whatever he can to make it work with Monica. Now, if this doesn't work out, it's going to be all Monica's fault.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll be from him because he's trying real hard. He wants to make it work. So
right.
I don't know.
Married at first sight, they had fake experts.
Yeah, she said fake.
Oh my God. So I want to say yeah to them. And if there's a no to be had, I think Monica will say she do not at the altar. I just want them to go home.
Oh yeah, I don't even like his face. I don't like nothing about him. Yeah, just send him home. Send both of them home.
Girl, yeah, because Hannah, I can't stand her either, y'all.
No,
I'm gonna just keep it.
She was all over the place in the pods.
Right, I clocked her at the door. I was just like, I was like, yeah, I do not like her attitude. Then she's sitting up there talking about she wearing heels and stuff like that. I said, girl, that big ass chunky heel you got on the back of your
exactly. That heel was so big you can hammer a nail in the wall. It was
She like she's stepping in some stilettos or something, girl. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, she wasn't all that much taller than him. She made it sound like she was a whole foot tall. It didn't seem that big of a difference to me. It didn't look like it. Yeah, and she talking about she had the ick for him. I agree with Miss Care. She got the ick. Yeah, she, I don't know. She was just doing too much.
I think Nick is cool. I think he's a pretty decent guy. I don't like Hannah. And this
I definitely don't like Hannah. Yeah, but I just don't like them together. I don't like them together. So
because I think what it is that Nick clocks her shade. Like he sees that she's throwing it, and he'll throw it back at her a little bit. But at the same time, it's just like
I felt like he was begging to be with her, like in that pod. Like he just trying to convince her and beg her. It's either it's a connection or it's not. I just think he didn't want to. I think he didn't want to be one of the ones to go home with nobody.
And did y'all see, girl? He lived in his mama basement, girl. Did y'all see the preview that Netflix released? Preview?
Oh, I ain't see that,
honey. He lived in his mama basement. I said, Lord.
Well, he 28 or something. I think he was. Yeah. So, nowadays they don't leave home like that. So they stay. I know what I'm talking about. You gonna tell on my bitch. They don't be leaving home.
I'm not moving into your mama basement.
But no. If we're gonna get married, no. Now, if you single by yourself, do what you want to do, but not with you if we're getting married. We're not. And they supposed to move in together. But I thought production puts them into a little apartment or something, or a townhouse or something. Don't they usually move in some kind of condo or something? Yeah,
for a short
time. Yeah, until they get married. But no, we're not moving into So
right, yeah, and Hannah be putting 20 on 10, sitting up there when she recanted the story.
Oh, she did not call her a B. Yes, she did not. I know.
Jealous?
I went to rewind to go back and I watched it. She did not. The lady was just having fun and wanted to jump on the little duck and with him. That's all.
Right.
He said that's why her mama locked up the snacks. She kept talking about that story, how she had weight issues and
girl, Shayna, I'm about to send it to you. Because they dropped it on Netflix today. I mean on Netflix YouTube. And he's doing his room tour. I said room tour, girl. Took me out. Took me clean out. I said room tour. I said, oh
no. No.
I was cracking up, but they're not gonna make it. So I don't know if they gonna call it quits before we even get to the hour.
She quit her job. No, they just what are they doing? What are they doing?
I'm gonna send it to you too, Miss Kira.
No.
Right. And I'm like, how can you be broke as a realtor in DC? DC houses
DC is busting right now with the real estate. Okay, shit, I can't even afford to live back in DC. And that's my hometown where I was born and raised. I can't afford DC like no more. So
millions, y'all. Them little row houses, millions.
$2 million. Yes. Couple of million.
I'm trying to figure out why he's so damn broke.
Depends on some other parts of DC. You go up in what they call the Gold Coast, them be $5 million homes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
No. I tell you no lie.
Yeah. And even the neighborhoods that was bad, they regentrifying them neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And now you can't even afford to live in DC no more. So no, so I don't know. He must not be really working hard as a realtor.
Right. I don't know what he's doing, child. He must have just got his license.
He must have just
look in the business cards just got printed.
Right. I don't know what he's doing.
I can't tell you. Anyway, so it's a no.
It's a no. I know it's gonna fall apart with them. I already know it.
Yeah.
I'm here for the mess. I need some good laughs, so I'm gonna continue to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, like I said, y'all, it wasn't gonna be a play-by-play. We just wanted to talk about things that stood out to us, highlights, lowlights, who's gonna make it down the aisle. I'm so happy Inga decided to join me. Had a good time in the chat with y'all. Shayna, Miss Kira, Monique was here for a second. So yeah, y'all, we appreciate it. Y'all catch it on the replay as well. #replay. Leave all your thoughts and comments. Do you agree with some of the analysis that we said? If you disagree, let us know that as well.
Shayna, the chocolate in Chocolate City been gone. It's melted. Okay, it's like vanilla swirl in DC now.
Exactly.
When I grew up, it was Chocolate City for sure.
Right.
It ain't like that no more now. Even no.
Yeah, and it does pay
well now.
It does pay well, but it's still the cost of living. It still feel like it doesn't really match. I mean,
no.
Yeah. All right. Right. No, it is vanilla milk.
It's just yes, like it's that's been changed.
Right.
No, yeah, that
They driving us up out of here. But yeah, we had a good time with y'all.
Yeah. And, I can't wait for the rest of the episodes drop.
Right.
So they did the first 6, and then what they dropping like 3 or 4?
7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I think 10, 11, and then a reunion or something like that. I think that's kind of how it goes. Oh yeah. Had a good time. It didn't feel DC. Maybe when they get back home.
No.
I didn't hear any DC accents.
These people ain't from DC. Okay.
That's
None
what
of
I'm
these people, not even the black people, they ain't from DC. I know they not, because I know how
Right.
DC people talk. I
How
still
do
got an
you
accent and I know what I'm talking. They don't
Right.
talk like just like how people from Baltimore have a certain way they talk. And so you
Right.
know if you're not from there, so
Exactly.
they're not
So
from they not from DC. No. Mm-mm. And most of the people that's in DC now are migrants from, and I don't
yeah,
mean that as I'm talking about
yeah,
migrants from some other place.
relocating and all that stuff. Yeah.
Relocate, transplants. Yeah, like them scary thing. Yeah,
Transplants.
they
Yeah.
come from
Because the cost of living is so well up here, a lot of people kind of come up here to
especially
work
government
for the
jobs.
government.
A lot of corporations are here, so people come from all different areas. It kind of drives me crazy because they be talking like they know about DC and taking over, but I'm like, you don't even really know what you're talking about. So, but
Yeah.
that's how it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that now in most major cities now. Anyway, people from Atlanta ain't really from Atlanta,
Right. Right. They coming
same
from
like
Houston.
New York or
They
whatever.
yeah.
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 Mhm.
Hey, Barbara.
Hey,
You might
Bob.
have to catch the replay. We just
Yeah,
got
Barbara's on the West Coast, so it's a time difference. Hey, Bob.
all. Yeah, we're about
Yeah.
to get on out of here. We're going to check out these new episodes, and then I don't know when we're going to come back. I know Inga is super busy.
But I'll come back if you talk. After we can
Yeah,
come back and
let's
talk
do it.
about
Let's do it
it.
sooner than later, because I think we're like on the end cusp of all of this coming out. So,
Yeah, we can come back and talk about after we watch the next 3 episodes, then we can talk
yeah.
about it. So
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good. Sounds good. Y'all
Okay.
keep y'all notifications on. Subscribe to the channel. I'll make sure I put Inga's information in the D box below.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time. And I'll make sure I plan it out more, so more people can come.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.